Dear lazy people, how many of you sit around talking about the things you want to do or you're going to do just to never do them? I'm talking about the people who are fully aware that they're burdened by laziness, but they just wallow in their own self-pity for not being as successful as they want to be. If that's you, I have something to say that could change your life. Don't ever trust your future self. Because if you won't do it today, you won't do it tomorrow. How often do you look at a problem and say, I'll just do it tomorrow? From things as simple as doing the dishes to going to the gym. How many times have you convinced yourself that your future self will have more motivation than you do today, only to get to tomorrow and utter the same words, I'll start tomorrow. But the sooner you actually realize that your future self is even lazier than you are today, the sooner you can get stuff done. Getting things done and being productive are the product of motivation, and if you can acknowledge that you won't suddenly magically have more motivation tomorrow than you do today, which, let's be honest, we know you won't, you'll start to do one of two things. One, you'll realize that the responsibility is left on your today self and get it done, or two, you'll accept that you're not gonna do that thing. And that's okay too, because realizing you're not gonna do something liberates you from the stress of not doing it, and you can move on and focus on other things. Another way to look at it, instead of saying, I don't have time, say, it's not a priority. Literally, say this out loud and it will start to affect the way you behave. My health isn't a priority, so I'm not gonna go to the gym. Finishing the music album I've always wanted to write isn't a priority, so I'm not gonna do it. My friend's event isn't a priority, so I'm not going. If those things sit okay with you, then maybe it's time to start thinking about what things are priorities for you. Know you want to hang out with your friends more, but you keep bailing, saying you'll do it next time. You won't, you're being lazy. And only you can change this behavior if you acknowledge that it's not going to change next time. You're going to have to overcome the exact same laziness all over again. Seriously, you have to start getting used to overcoming your laziness. Productive people aren't any less lazy, they just realize they have to overcome their laziness in order to achieve the things they want to achieve. Time is a choice, and yes, it can go way too far in the other direction as well, where people brag about getting no sleep. That's a rant for another video. But being motivated and keeping busy, it takes practice. It's like a skill that you have to do over and over to get better at it. Think about when you're a kid. Your attention span is literally seconds, and as you age and as you spend time developing skills, sitting in classes, engaging in conversations, your attention span increases. The same thing can be said about motivation. Practice makes you better at it. So if not being lazy would make you happier, just remember these simple rules. Never trust your future self, and if you won't do it today, you won't do it tomorrow. If you have other simple suggestions for how to kick laziness in the butt, leave me a comment or follow me over on social media and message me there. It's always fun to hear other ways to be productive, and I honestly do believe that motivation is a skill that you can practice over time. So get to it, and I'll see you next time.